What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to Rusted Fabworks, and on today's episode we're going to be putting in the engine that we picked up from the pick parts for our Dodge Ram project. So in today's episode we're basically just going to set the engine in here. So as you guys can see, the engine bay is pretty dirty, so we're going to clean up the engine bay. I'm going to pay the kids to basically clean it up. This is going to be one of the tasks that they have to do for today. And then we're going to sit the engine into the engine bay, disconnect every single connector off of here, because of course we don't need it because the harness is right there. And then hopefully on this video you guys can see this engine turn on, and hopefully it's a good engine from the pick apart. It will be. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good engine. You know, God's great and he's gonna help us out with that one. So yeah, so we're gonna clean up this engine bay, set this engine in there. So I'm gonna set you guys up in a little time lapse. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let's drop an intro right now. Alrighty, so I'm basically gonna start unplugging every single electrical component here that isn't needed. Why? Because we already have the engine harness on the other side. Okay, I lifted up the transmission and now basically take off these bolts, take off the bar that was holding the transmission up, and then we're gonna start shoving that engine in there. So I'll put you guys somewhere where you guys can see all that action going on, and we're gonna shove this engine straight in there and then start putting everything together. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Give me a second. All right, so we're gonna start shoving this engine back in there. I checked the flex plate. It is the same flex plate. So I took off all the harness and everything. I also took off the crank sensor. So now I'm just gonna basically shove this engine in there. So my son Emmett is gonna record for you guys and let me make sure that there's nothing in the way of this engine going in. So let me make sure of that first. All right, so we gotta, okay. Now I know what you guys are gonna say. How come you didn't just get the parts that you needed off of this engine and put them in the other engine? Well, this engine looks like it just got rebuilt, so that's why we're basically just gonna take this one off from the pick apart, which we did already, and we're just gonna shove it in there.
That's what she said.
So yeah, it's just easier that way.
Is it the same model and everything?
Yeah, it's a 5.9. Also, if in case the engine doesn't work, we know the crank works, so we'll just remove this crank and put in the old engine, rebuild that one and put it in there, and then we'll rebuild this one for a separate time. But if this one works great, we'll just rebuild the other engine for a spare, so if anything ever happens to this engine, we already have a spare motor on the side. Yeah, you can let it go. All right, so let me put on a couple bolts and then I'll start recording again once the engine is set in place. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, it is nighttime, so I'm gonna have the flashlight this way. Oh, nice, look at that. All right, so we basically finished putting the motor on there. It's already supported by the motor mounts. All of the bell housing bolts are on there already. Starters on there. The intake manifolds are on. The exhaust manifolds are on there already as well. We also fixed the white car. You know what it was? It was a ripped up hose. Luckily, we had one from here sitting already from a previous job that we had done, and they declined to switch out that hose, and I already had it. I didn't return it back to the AutoZone, so I put it on there, and we filled it up with coolant, purged out the coolant system, but that was it. It was just the low radiator hose. It actually bursted, and that was the issue. So that's fixed already, but the truck is basically almost done. A couple more things that we got to do on it, and then just basically hook up everything on there. But like I said, I ran out of daylight, so I'll probably pick up this video tomorrow when somebody else is gonna bring me another motor that I gotta fix now. So yeah, we're busy guys out here in Rusted Fab Works. It's all thanks to you guys. You know, the more videos I pump out, the more people are looking at them and they're like, hey, you can fix my car. Hey, you can fix my car, which is awesome. I love it. I don't mind it. But yeah, the main thing is we wanted to finish this truck before December is over, and it looks like we're gonna be able to get that done because this is the truck that we're taking camping with the family for the New Year's. So let me clean this up and then I'll pick up this video later on. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Oh, look at my hands. Hey, good morning, y'all. So it's a whole nother day and we got light now. And so I got somebody coming in today. I don't know if you guys remember the Jeep that I checked the compressor on the cylinders. He's bringing in the motor. So he took the Jeep home. He's starting to like want to know how to work on cars. So I told him, look, let's do this. Take the Jeep home because I don't have space. As you guys can see, I really don't have space right now. Still got that one over there. I don't have space right now. I told him, but go ahead, take off the motor. Bring just the engine over here. I'll make a spot over here and I'll show you how to disassemble your engine, rebuild it, and then put it back together, and then you take it home with you and then you can put it in your car. So that's what we're doing. So he's bringing that motor today. So we have to clean this space right here so that he can be able to work. So today's goal is clean this up and then we'll start working back on that truck. But it is really cold, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the smudge pot right now, and we're gonna fire up the smudge pot. I already fired up the fireplace inside the house, so everybody inside is gonna be nice and warm, but I am not gonna be nice and warm, so I'm gonna go fire up the smudge pot, put it closer over here so it could heat up the whole inside of the garage and all that, but the smoke still goes up top. So yeah, let me set you guys up somewhere so you guys can see me firing up the smudge pot. Give me a second. There we go, we filled it up with fuel. Now I'm gonna turn it on. Why are you like smelling that stuff, Tails? Get your boy done. Fire. There we go, smudge pot is on. It'll warm up this whole place. And now we're gonna go ahead and clean up the garage. So I might show you guys. So this is the before, and this is the and after. Here we go. So all this space right here is gonna be where we're gonna be rebuilding that Jeep engine. And I'm gonna set up this little table right here, and that'll be the table where we're gonna set up the pistons and all that. Basically what we did over there. And then I gotta get a couple of magnets so we can put all his bolts in place and everything. But yeah, so we cleaned up the space, and this is where we're gonna be able to do it. And now I'm gonna start working on that truck. But first, I'm gonna take this off and go eat breakfast. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. So this is the block from that Jeep that we pressure tested. Here's all disassembled, and this was the main problem. The heads are cracked. If you guys can see that little mark right there. Right there in the middle, they're cracked. So only the passenger side is cracked, and that's the one that was leaking a lot more than all the other ones. The block looks fine, so now the customer is gonna see where he can get a head. There's my brother-in-law over there, Toto and Abraham. So yeah, that's the main issue. We disassembled it. I didn't do it on camera, but I wanted to show you guys. So now he's got to get a head. And then we got to do a rebuild kit and rebuild it. Rings, rod bearings, main bearings, and gaskets. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that. Now we got to finish the Dodge. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Give me a second. That is good lighting right there. Man, it looks really nice outside. Guys, I wanted to make this very quickly for you guys, but look at that. Look at the sky. Look at the lake we have going on right here. I might go fishing right there. We have the grill going on. We're going to spend the Christmas Eve here at home. And it's just going to be my wife and the kids. And so I wanted to take this quick little time to thank every single one of you guys, from 0 viewers and 0 subscribers to 100 subscribers now. And I think we're at 101 or 102. I really want to thank every single person that takes their time out of their day to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. This video, we will continue it. We still have to work on that truck because, as you guys can see, we do need the 4x4. We have a lake going on. My little grass is messed up because of the storm. My little grass area is messed up because of the storm, and poor dogs, they're just like, we want to go out, we want to go and have fun, but they're scared of the rain. So let me bring the missus on this one for you guys real quick. So I just want to say from our family to you guys, have a Merry Christmas. Be safe out there, guys. Please be careful out there driving. I love you guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. So I'm not going to show you guys a lot, but this is pretty much where the video is going to end. The next thing I'm going to do off camera, though, is... So this is the wiring loom that I got for the injectors off of the pick-apart. And this is the one that fits into those injectors. Now, those injectors are the newer style, the 2000 and above. And they're actually a little bit more fuel economy wise, and it boosts the engine from 230 to 242, I believe. I'll double check and I'll post it right here, whatever Google tells me. Well, these do not fit on the stock ones right here. See, as you guys can see, different ones. So that's not going to work out because the wiring loom on the truck has the old injectors and this is the new style. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these off, splice them, and that's what I'm going to do off camera. But I'll show you guys. I'll take a picture of it, post it at the end of the video so I can show you guys. But as you guys can see, there's not a lot of sunlight. It took me a while. I was building a doghouse for the dogs. And then on top of that, like, you know, guys, you guys saw the message. It was Christmas time, so I was spending a lot of time with the family. In the morning, we went to jiu-jitsu. We did open mat, and that took a lot of time. Went out to eat, hang out with the family today, and then yesterday just hung out with the family. So yeah, I haven't really done much to the truck, but I'm gonna go ahead and do those injectors right now. Splice the new loom to the old loom. And then I'll do that off camera, like I said, and then I'll just take a picture of it so you guys can see. Amazon barely sent me the connectors that I needed. Here they are. And so yeah, so Amazon barely sent them to me. So of course they send them to me when it's already all late. But we're gonna go ahead and get those done because we need them, and that is the biggest hindrance to finishing off this project. All the other connectors are all the same. The only ones that are different are the injectors, of course, because like I said, those are the newer style, better for the truck, and gives more horsepower to the engine. And as you guys can see, it's already getting cold, so I'm gonna hurry up. I'll finish the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next video will probably be New Year's. Let me double check on that. Yeah, next video will be New Year's. Guys, I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. I will most likely do a New Year's video just saying thank you and just, you know, showing a couple of clips here and there, jiu-jitsu, MMA, all that stuff, because I'm probably going to meet up some people later on during the day, but I want to be able to post this video before Sunday or Sunday morning. Thank you guys. Like I said, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. My family appreciates every single one of you guys. This is something I honestly want to do for, you know, the rest of my life. Be able to make videos, show you guys what I do on my vehicles, other people's vehicles, and ultimately be able to live off of this, you know, open up a shop and not have to work so far away from home, so far away from my wife and kids. And I'd be able to do a little bit more jiu-jitsu as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Stay safe out there. There's a lot of crazy people right now in the holidays. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.